Bangladesh, an undiscovered paradise, home to enchanting villages and floating markets that make every day an adventure. And the world's largest mangrove forest, where Bengal tigers swim through saltwater labyrinths. Throughout its history, Bangladesh has stood at the crossroads of ancient civilizations. Thriving trade routes and powerful empires, each leaving a lasting impression on its land and people. Join me, and I'll show you the hidden wonders of Bangladesh. A country that is often overlooked, but profoundly beautiful. Capti Lake is a man-made lake formed in the 1960s by damming a river. People created it to generate electricity, but it has become much more than a power source. The lake is surrounded by green hills and has over 50 small islands scattered across its waters. These islands host traditional homes made of bamboo and wood, which are built to suit the humid and rainy climate of the area. Other islands are used for farming. Locals have developed floating gardens, which are made by weaving bamboo rafts and layering them with soil and plants. These gardens float on the water and can be moved to different parts of the lake as needed. Farmers grow crops such as vegetables and spices on these floating gardens, turning the lake into a source of food and livelihood. Capti Lake is famous for its floating markets, which are found on some of its islands and along the water. Farmers, fishermen and traders gather with their small wooden boats, filled with fresh produce, fish and handmade items. The floating markets are most active in the early morning, when locals and tourists arrive to buy and sell. In addition to food, the markets offer handcrafted items made by the indigenous communities living on the islands. Visitors can find traditional baskets, pottery, and woven textiles, all made with techniques passed down through generations. Bargaining is a common practice, and people often shout across boats to strike a deal. The 201 Dome Mosque is a unique architectural site, unlike most mosques in the world. Its name comes from the 201 domes that cover its structure, which makes it stand out as a place of worship. The building serves more than religious purposes. It includes a helipad for international visitors and plans for an orphanage, retirement home, and women's charity hospital. One fascinating fact about the mosque is that its domes are arranged in a precise geometric pattern that aligns with the stars during the equinoxes. This alignment allows sunlight to illuminate the main prayer hall in a spectacular display twice a year. Coxs Bazar stretches along the coast for more than 120 kilometres, making it the longest natural sea beach on Earth. This place is also home to the largest refugee settlement in the world. Over the years, many people have sought shelter here, bringing diverse cultures and traditions to the area. This mix has led to a thriving local cuisine, where different cooking styles merge to create unique flavours. A unique feature of Coxs Bazar is the traditional moonboats found on the beach. These boats are handcrafted from local wood and have been used by fishermen for generations. Their distinctive crescent shape not only makes them efficient for navigating shallow waters, but also holds cultural importance. According to local legends, moonboats were gifts from the moon goddess, believed to bring good fortune and safe journeys to those who sail them at night. Aharpur Buddhist Monastery was built in the 8th century and stands as one of the largest Buddhist monasteries ever constructed south of the Himalayas. Unlike many ancient buildings, it was made using over 36,000 baked bricks, each perfectly shaped to fit without mortar. This precise technique has kept the structure intact for more than 1,000 years, surprising historians with its durability. The monastery covers an extensive area arranged in a strict grid pattern. Each of the 77 cells housed monks who studied and meditated. Remarkably, at its peak, this place supported over 3,000 students from different regions. The Sundarbans is the world's largest mangrove forest, stretching across numerous islands formed by river tides. It serves as a crucial habitat for the Bengal tiger, which uniquely adapts to this environment by swimming between islands and climbing trees to hunt. Local communities rely on traditional fishing methods here. They use bamboo traps and nets to catch fish and crustaceans. They also collect honey from wild bees that thrive in the dense forest. Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh with over 20 million people, stands as one of the most densely populated cities in the world. One remarkable feature of this capital is its extensive network of canals, known locally as baos. These waterways were once the main mode of transportation and still play a crucial role in local life. Lal Bagh Fort is a remarkable structure within the city that holds many secrets and stories. Construction started in 1678 by Prince Muhammad Azam, the son of a powerful emperor. The fort also has a structure called the Sabil Kot, which means drink of the fort. It was created to provide water to soldiers and travellers. Ahsan Manzil Museum was built in the late 1800s as the home of the Nawab family. The building showcases Italian-style architecture, featuring large arches and detailed decorations. Unlike many other structures from its time, Ahsan Manzil has a unique clock tower that was one of the first in the region to show the time accurately to the public. Canu Temple, built in 1704, stands out because it is made entirely of brick, unlike many temples from the same period. Its walls are adorned with 500 intricate carvings, each depicting gods, animals, and mythical stories that reflect the beliefs and artistry of that era. One carving is particularly unique and remarkable. It shows gods interacting directly with humans, a depiction rarely found in temples from that time. Most temples usually portray gods in isolation or in divine settings, separate from human affairs. Luai Village is home to a unique way of life that has changed little over the years. The houses are built on stilts using bamboo and wood, protecting them from floods and wild animals. Each house has a thatched roof made from local plants, keeping the interior cool even in warm weather. The Luais have a fascinating tradition of blessing newborn boys to become great hunters and warriors. As part of this custom, babies are given a traditional knife to hold, symbolising their future role as protectors of the village. Shangle Tea Garden covers a large area where tea plants grow in rows. Workers pick the tender leaves by hand every morning. These leaves are quickly processed to preserve their flavour. The garden uses a special method called orthodox processing, which helps maintain the tea's natural taste and colour. Unlike many other tea gardens, Shangle uses water from local springs, which gives the tea a unique taste. The soil here has high acidity, which helps the tea plants absorb nutrients efficiently. This results in a distinct flavour that tea lovers appreciate around the world. The National Martyrs Memorial stands as a powerful symbol, honouring those who gave their lives for freedom. Designed by Syed Hussain, the structure features 7 vertical walls, arranged in a circular pattern, and each wall represents one of the 7 hills from the region's natural landscape. The monument's design plays with illusions. As visitors walk around, the structure appears to change its shape completely, creating different configurations from every angle. The Bandabban Golden Temple is one of the most well-known and visually striking Buddhist sites in the country. Its golden exterior makes it stand out, especially during sunrise and sunset, when the structure appears to glow. The temple is located in a remote area, which can make maintenance and accessibility challenging. However, its cultural and religious importance motivates local efforts to preserve and promote it as a site of heritage and tourism. In the same area is located the Langlock Waterfall, one of the hidden natural treasures of this region. The journey to the waterfall itself is a true adventure, through hilly paths and dense forest. Upon arrival, the sight of the cascading water and rock formations surrounding it creates a rewarding and calming experience. The Damai rice fields are a defining feature of the area's landscape. Farmers in Damai choose to preserve a close connection to age-old practices using traditional farming methods, including manual planting and harvesting. During the planting and growing seasons, the fields are lush and green, creating a vibrant, picturesque scene. After the rice is harvested, a series of traditional processes ensure that the grains are properly dried, stored, and protected. The grains are spread out in open spaces, often on large mats or directly on the ground, to dry under the sun. Farmers continuously rake the grains, using wooden rakes to ensure even drying and prevent the appearance of mould. Once dried, the rice is stored in a secure manner to protect it from moisture, pests, and other damage. To protect the harvested rice, farmers use conical or pyramid-shaped covers made from natural materials such as straws, bamboo, and jute sacks. Rice can remain safely stored under these traditional handmade covers for up to a year, depending on its intended use and the storage conditions. This process is often done collaboratively by families and neighbours, as these skills have been passed down through generations without relying on industrial methods. Asram is a floating rural community situated around and within wetlands. Historically, this region thrived on trade, especially in agricultural products, as it was known for fertile lands surrounded by water. The name Asram means 8 villages in Bengali, which reflects its origin as a series of 8 settlements. According to local folklore, 8 prominent stars were believed to guide ancient sailors navigating the waterways at night, symbolically representing the villages of Asram. The residents adapted their homes and lifestyles to the local environment. But, unfortunately, the area still faces modern challenges such as seasonal flooding, which affects the livelihoods of its inhabitants. This is Bangladesh, a land of natural wonders and remarkable architectural marvels. Now, if you don't want to miss the greatest wonders of Myanmar, check out this video.